Hey guys, so I went to Simon's a while ago. Normally I don't really shop at Simon's. I just like kind of window shop, like go inside and browse and see what's new there. They do have some cool stuff, but they are pretty high end in terms of like their more expensive fashionable clothing, I will say. Um but they do have more stuff that's more interesting than I would say like Nordstrom. Like I don't think Nordstrom lasted long in Canada, to be honest, but I'm not sure how well Simon's is doing because technically speaking, they keep closing like earlier than the mall is actually closing, like the one in Square One. Sometimes they will close like 1 hour before the mall is even closing, or 2 hours. Um, so that being said, I don't know how well they're doing in terms of like company wise, but they do have some cool stuff. I didn't really buy that many things from them before, except for like a t-shirt with like cats like on the pocket basically. But this was a collab with Death Note and a company, and I really wanted to buy it. Actually, I didn't, like, I saw it before, but it was really expensive, the original price. There was a shirt, like I think it was a tank top or something, and then there was also these pants. I purchased the pants. So actually, I went online and turns out there was none left for their warehouse. It was basically sold out. When I saw these, I was kind of curious, so I searched up online, and apparently these were the last ones in the store, so they were actually on sale. Um, so these are kind of like what is it? Those parachute pants, which means they're kind of like super baggy, and I thought it would be nice to have because I think it looks really cool as like anime drip, to be honest. And it kind of looks like that. But yeah, in terms of like the style though, it's really nicely done, so I think you can kind of justify the price. Anyways, let me see. So it's made by this company called Tripp NYC. I'm not too sure with brands though like this because I've never really bought like super expensive stuff, to be honest, except for like the moose knuckle jackets. But I only have one and I don't really wear it that often. But this one was on sale, so I was super excited. So original price was $350 Canadian, and if you can see the sale price, I only got it for $100 basically, which is really like on sale, so I really wanted it. It is an extra small though, so I think that's why maybe some people didn't want to purchase it, because it's really like a small size, so maybe that's why it was the last one in stock, and to get rid of it they just put a sale on it. They had it for a while since I've seen it. I bought this a long while ago though as well, so yeah, I'm not sure if any other like one of their locations has any more in stock, or if they only have like a couple left and that's it, but I can guarantee the website says there's no more. But yeah, so there are parachute pants, which means the bottoms are longer, are puffier, and then you have to tie the strings to make them like tighter. And then they do have these side parts. These are actually adjustable. They are fashionable as like straps, however you can adjust them. So typically for pants, I would say right now I'm wearing a small to medium, leaning more towards the medium size because my stomach area needs like more space. But for this, I just kind of went into the changing room and tried it on before I bought it, because it is $100, and I did double check. I played around with these straps on the sides, and they are adjustable, so they were able to fit. It's a little bit tight in certain areas, I will say, but it does fit overall. It's more just like form fitting at that point, but except it does have the like, or I feel like the waist part, it's more form-fitting, but then, of course, the bottom is more baggy because that's the style is supposed to be. So yeah, let me just show you guys. But it has like all these prints from the show, which is super cool. It's been a while since I've seen Death Note, to be honest. I watched the entire series with my brother. Actually, fun fact, my brother isn't a huge anime fan. He normally watches like older retro animes. Like his favorite is Cowboy Bebop, but that's the only other one that he's ever finished. And then this one he actually watched with me, like Death Note, and he really liked it. The whole aspect. Okay, so there is some stuff to do with like these gods of death and stuff like this, and it's kind of like spiritual, but it is mainly focused on just basically catching a killer, which is the main character, and you're seeing it from his perspective because he's like killing people, and basically you're trying to the entire show is about everyone else that's a detective trying to figure out who this killer is, because he's using a supernatural notebook, and like it's basically you write their name in the notebook and you know what they look like, and then they will die. You can be as specific as you want with how they die, or you could just be like not specific and they'll die. But yeah, basically it's more detective based, which is why I think my brother really liked it. But overall, like again, I'm not like, sometimes when it comes to like live action stuff, I wouldn't really be into that, but when I see like the anime stuff, it's really cool like that they put like supernatural and detective things together, and I think that's why my brother really liked it. Overall, it was a really good anime. It's pretty old. I think it is one of the classic animes to watch too. But yeah, I haven't seen it in a while because I finished it and then I never rewatched it or anything like that. But I don't know, maybe one day I will go back and rewatch if I can find it. But I've seen it's not on Crunchyroll, so it's kind of annoying. So I don't know if I have to find it somewhere. But yeah, it does have pockets here. They're pretty deep, I would say. They're not super they're pretty deep, so they can fit my phone. They're not like super like, you know, the female pockets are normally like very small and they can hardly fit your hand. These ones actually do fit my hand. And then it has these straps here too. This is just for design. There's a drawstring type of like this rope you can tie to tighten it, and then the belt, the button, and the zipper to close the pants. And then I will show this on me because I think it will give you a better perspective of like what everything looks like. But I'm just showing like some of the details for now. And then it does have straps here that go within and under to the back. Basically, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And then there are pockets here too, on each side. They're Velcro, so you just open it and then you can put whatever you want in it. Same thing with the other side. There's another pockets is here, where this Death Note line is, so you can open it too. And then the back is like so. And there are butt pockets too, so if you want to put stuff behind you as well, there's more pockets. So I guess this is good if you don't really want to carry so many things around like a purse or something. You could just shovel everything in the pockets and it would fit. And I just realized that there are zippers here. So I think you can change these into shorts. I didn't know this when I first bought it. And I didn't know this when I looked at it again. And I've just been keeping it in a bag for like a while now, because to be honest, I didn't know for what occasion should I wear it for, because I didn't want to get them dirty, because right now it's like a mix between, it's getting warmer, but beforehand when I bought this it was like more wintry, so there would be slush and snow and rain, and I just didn't want to wear it outside and get it dirty. But I think this would be great for like just wearing for fun. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys, and then I'm gonna actually test out that zipper thing because I think that's actually cool. Okay, so let's go to, I guess, either a mirror, or if I can stand the phone somewhere, then I will show you guys. Okay, so let's go. So as you guys can see, I have it on. I will probably do another perspective so you can see the bottom. But for now, this is the best I can do in terms of like for this part. So this is the top. You can see the straps here. It's super cool. I've never really like wanted to wear anything else but shorts, and then I have like these dress pants that I wear for work, and I just normally wear for like regular wear nowadays because I don't really like super thick materials, but this is actually super comfortable. It kind of feels a little bit like canvas, but not as thick. I don't know how else to describe it. So I did zip it up and then I buttoned it. And then you can just tie this tie here, basically. And then you guys see it like this straps here. It basically goes to the back. I'll show you guys. The pockets are pretty nice. They're deep, however, it's pretty tight because it's not entirely my size, I will say. I kind of just forced it to be a certain way, but it has to be like super high-waisted because a lot of female pants are that way. Also, I have to say, like, in terms of length, it's pretty puffy, so I'll show you the bottom afterwards. But yeah, you can see the pockets are here, and then there's another pocket here too, and then the regular pockets like I showed. There are these loops here. I think you can put a belt if you wanted to for like design, but there's already so much going on with the pants itself that it's like, why would I add anything? But then here's what the back looks like. So yeah, butt pockets here. So as you can see, it's a little bit tight on me, but the straps kind of hide the fact that it is because it goes from here to there. I think you can unhook these too. Yeah, these are unhookable, and then you can also unhook them here as well. So if you want to wash them, I guess that's the good part about these. And then let me just, that's the design for the top. And now let's go to the bottom. So this is the bottom of the pants. It's still a little bit cut off because the way that I'm filming on the stand, but you guys can see like this part is very puffy. So basically you just take these and then you tighten them. And then I guess you can tuck it into the pants. But this is basically how you would wear them technically. They also got more straps here, more straps here, and more straps here. These are also Velcro, so you can take them off as well if you wanted to. Now, for the moment of truth, this bottom part, I'm actually curious, so I'm gonna untie these, and I think you can make them shorter. So let me just find the zipper. Oh, there's a lot of like loose threads here. Okay. Oh, you can take them off. It's pretty cool. And then you could have it like short if you wanted to. I guess in the summer this would be good. I'm not really good with the heat, so maybe this would be actually a good thing. Oh, no wonder these were like almost $400 pants, because having like extra stuff like this, like zippers and stuff, definitely makes the price go up for these type of things. Okay, I'm gonna zoom it back up though so you guys can see. So yeah, they're like right under my knee level, which is perfect for like summertime and stuff like that. I really love this. Overall, like the design is super nice, and I do enjoy like the pants itself. So normally I don't buy stuff that is this expensive, but I think overall it's like worth the price, and also because it was on sale, it made it even more worth it. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of random because I don't normally show these type of things, but I do show like some anime merch here and there for like clothing, so I thought this would be like a part of it. So yeah, but overall I'm like super happy with this purchase because I don't know, I just feel like it's so much more worth it now that I found out that it can become like shorts too. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.